So this week I've been playing Devil May Cry, which if you don't know is kind of a reboot slash prequel to a game series that's been around for a while, since like the PlayStation 2 days, where you're Dante, this guy who like fights demons and angels because you're half demon and half angel. Is this any good though? Is it like a good relaunch? Does it help get you into it? Does it feel like it changes all the things that people liked about Devil May Cry? Well, here's my opinion. Devil May Cry is a series that's been around for a while, and it's mostly been known as this Japanese brawler fighter game. But Capcom decided to give the game series over to this English developer, Ninja Theory, who previously did Heavenly Sword and a game I really liked called Enslaved: Journey to the West. Obviously, there was a lot of internet hubbub about it, with people having various opinions, mostly hateful opinions about this move. But as a neutral party, I was actually kind of excited to see how they would handle this series. In the game, you take control of a Nephilim named Dante, which means that he is half angel and half demon. This gives him the powers of both heaven and hell to fight off demons and angels alike, but mostly demons. The game's story, I don't know if it's in the same canon universe or if it's a whole new universe, but basically it takes place when he's kind of like in his late teens, early 20s. Dante is this angsty guy who just wants to get drunk and have sex and party and doesn't really give a crap about most anything. Until one day all these people are like, oh, by the way, there's all these demons around and you're the one that has to save us. Besides the fact that, oh my god, they changed the color of Dante's hair, it's so stupid. The game's story abandons its Japanese roots for a more sarcastic, angsty style. The story elements are a lot darker, there's a lot more swearing involved. Dante just generally doesn't give a crap about most things and will tell people to F off and then flip them off. This, of course, being another major point of contention for fans of this series because they thought that the original Devil May Cry games were the pinnacle of storytelling.
I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light!
So ignoring the story for a minute, let's talk about gameplay. The combat in the game is broken down into two kinds of categories, guns and swords. There are subcategories in there, obviously, but that's basically what you have. You have guns that you can shoot people and swords that you can slice people with. And your job every time you enter combat is to come up with the most elaborate or efficient ways of using both of those. You know, you can shoot a guy and then, pull him towards you and then slice him into the air, then jump on his head and shoot him and all kinds of crazy stuff. And as you progress through the game, your sword can be kind of like a scythe, or it can be like a heavy axe, or it could just be like big fists that you punch dudes with. Unlike the previous games, there's no combo moves or anything like that. You can't string together all these massive combos to get more points. You just kind of get gauged on like, hey, look at your style. At the end of each level, you get a score that says like, hey, you did this well or whatever, but it's pretty easy to get some of the higher scores even if you're an idiot like me and just are mashing buttons. So I can see how a big fan of this series can find that sort of annoying. Apart from the combat, there's also platforming elements. Dante jumps around from different platforms to platforms like you would expect, but there's also different things with grapple hooks, because you've got like your demon grapple hook that pulls things closer and your angel one that pulls you closer to things. The platforming in it is not terrible. It's alright, it's not that bad, it's better than I would expected, but I usually don't like that kind of stuff, platforming in 3D action games, because it never quite works all the time. You're like, I think I'm landing on something, and then you're like, oh no, I'm falling to my death. As you progress through the game, you get points which you can use to unlock new combos, like new sword and gun combos for killing lots of dudes. There's also hidden little secrets in all the levels, so you have to go find keys and then find the doors that correspond with that keys, and then you get like secret missions that, earn you points. It helps add to the replay value because if you don't have all the secrets, you can go back and replay a mission and try and get them. And also some of the fun of these games is to go back and play them at harder difficulties with all the stuff that you have unlocked. I can't really speak to how well the franchise is going based on this game or what's changed that's all that drastically different, but I can say that I really did enjoy playing this game. And while I can definitely understand someone messing with some beloved franchise that you love, I don't see anything in here that's so drastically different that'll turn off hardcore fans of Devil May Cry. I was really impressed with Devil May Cry. I've never played any of the other games in the series. I think I played the demo for one once, but the fighting games aren't normally, like the brawlers, not really my style, but I really like this game. I like the character. I think I'm still in that phase of my life where I'm like really into angsty heroes and anti-heroes, and it's got full of angst, so that's great. But the gunplay, the swordplay, it's all really fun. The combos and the fighting, and it's all just a lot of fun. The design, the music, everything works together to make a really interesting game that I think you will not be disappointed if you pick up. If you hated this video or my opinion of Devil May Cry, why don't you subscribe and leave a detailed comment below about all the points that I missed and why I'm an idiot.